Welcome to the Powerbomb podcast. My name is JP. Please make sure to hit that subscribe button below for more content from me. And let's get into what was the Cavaliers just shitting their pants and how embarrassing it was to the city of Cleveland. And I'm in utter shock at how they handled it after they got swept. First, you have Donovan Mitchell bitching about, we played two really tough series and, maybe we were a little fatigued. Shut up. Okay? Shut up. If you cannot handle the rigors of the NBA playoffs, you do not deserve to be an NBA champion. And I don't know what their stupid coach's name is, but oh my God, well, analytically, we really won 2 games in this series. No, you lost all 4, and you got absolutely embarrassed in every damn one, including game 1, where you gave up a 22-point lead. You're probably going to get fired. You were the most milquetoast, useless turd as a coach I've seen in the NBA in quite a while. But this was an absolute demolishing by the New York Knicks. And this Knicks team is not just good Eastern Conference-wise. This Knicks team is good enough to compete with any of these NBA teams that are left. They're good enough to compete with they're good enough to beat the Spurs, and they're good enough to beat the Thunder. And I'm going to tell you why. Jalen Brunson is the heart and soul of this New York Knicks team. He is the absolute heart and soul. You know what? We'll get back to the Knicks. I want to focus on the Cavaliers because I have another bone to pick. If anybody thinks that James Harden is worth a max deal of any kind going forward, you need your head examined. He is the laziest piece of shit in the NBA. He complains. He also talked about being fatigued. If you cannot go bell to bell to win a championship, why are these teams paying you? Why? James Harden, you are absolutely useless. You were useless on the Thunder. You were useless on the Rockets. You were useless on the Clippers. You were useless on the Brooklyn Nets. Everywhere you've gone, you have been the same story. Great regular season player, absolute butt crack in the playoffs. Absolute butt crack. And I don't want to hear Donovan Mitchell's excuses anymore. I'm tired of him. Yeah, he's a superstar. Yeah, he can get you 30 to 40 a game. But by God, if you don't have what it takes in here, then you need to go away. You need to go away. You were an embarrassment to the city of Cleveland, and it was just an absolute disgrace. Now I want to get to a team that's worth my attention, and that is, in my opinion, a team that has an amazing chance to make some history here. Since 1973, I believe it was, this Knicks team has a very good chance to win an NBA championship. You know what? They actually had a pretty good chance in 94 when they lost to the Houston Rockets, but this Knicks team has a damn good chance to win it all, and it's the way they're coached, starting with Mike Brown. Last year, I made a video talking about how they made the right decision firing Thibodeau, even though he got him to the Eastern Conference Finals. I saw this movie before in Chicago, and now Mike Brown was the right choice for the New York Knicks. He coached under Steve Kerr, so he has a championship pedigree. He knows how it worked with Golden State, and now he brought that to the New York Knicks, and this New York Knicks team is actually shooting the 3 better than that 2017 Golden State team. Go look it up. But this New York Knicks team, starting with Jalen Brunson, and just go down the board with this team. Just go down the roster because this team is loaded. And I'm not saying they're loaded talent-wise. I'm saying this team has role players that know their role and know exactly where to get the ball, where to be to shoot the 3. This team is just clicking on all cylinders, and I have not seen a team like this since the Golden State Warriors. And I'm telling you right now, the Knicks are probably the team to root for, whoever they play. I mean, obviously, if the Spurs make it, obviously it'd be cool, see Wemby in the NBA Finals. But if they're playing the Thunder, you cannot sit here and tell me with a straight face that the Thunder are a likable team. You have Sir Flop and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, who can't stand on his own 2 feet, gets knocked around all the time, looks for calls. Like, this team is so unlikable. Chet Holmgren Ja Williams, they are just so unlikable because of the crappy foul crap that Shai Gilgeous does. The flops is just ridiculous. He's almost as bad as LeBron James. Pretty damn close. But this Knicks team, starting with Jalen Brunson, just absolutely, he is the ultimate team player. He knows his role. He knows how to manage people. He's always in the right spot. He knows exactly what to say. Jalen Brunson is an absolute star. And then you go to Karl Anthony Towns, who's playing the best defense I've ever seen him play. And then you get Mikal Bridges, who's also playing really good defense, and he's knocking down timely threes. In his mid-range game, I owe him an apology because I got on him last year about where the hell are you, Mikal? They gave up 5 first-round picks for you. Where have you been? And he's not playing, obviously, like a player that was given up for 5 first-round picks, but he is playing at an absolute high level in this playoff series. And then, obviously, you have Anunoby, and you have Josh Hart, and then you have Robinson coming off the bench, and McBride making timely threes, and Shamet has been an absolute stud at the 3. Every time I see this guy get the ball, it's going in. I mean, and then you got Clarkson coming off the bench. This team's loaded. How can you tell me this team cannot play with the Thunder and the Spurs? Oh, because the Eastern Conference is weak. I don't care. I don't care that Halliburton got hurt. Even if Halliburton was healthy, the Knicks probably would have steamrolled the Pacers. This Knicks team has a different mindset than they do from last year. This team is on a mission. And I'm not going to sit here and say they're definitely going to win the championship, but they have a damn good chance to. This is JP. This is the Powerbomb. Have a good one. Go Knicks.